Dear Arpit Kumar Dubey, Morarji Desai, National Institute of Yoga. Please come and present your paper.
Namaste. I am very thankful that my paper accepted in this international conference, and it is also published in this proceeding. The topic of my paper is the essence of Bhagavadgita, Bhaktiyoga, Shri Ramanujacharya. So the paper is divided in 4 to 5 sections, which try to prove that the essence of Bhagavad Gita is Bhakti Yoga. So hypothesis behind this paper is that so many scholars wrote commentary on the Bhagavad Gita, and everybody trying to put some new something relevant and make it trying to make it contemporary useful. So in same tradition, the most ancient available commentary on the Bhagavad Gita is written by Adi Sankaracharya, and the very next commentary, which is now completely available, which is written by Shri Ramanujacharya. The name of that commentary is, some of scholars accepted it as a Gita Bhasya, some of say it as Sri Bhasya. Although Sri Bhasya is a commentary written by the Sri Ramanujacharya on the Vedanta Sutra, but the most significant aspect which must be focused, that when Sri Ramanujacharya start his commentary on the Bhagavad Gita, so he put first word, that is the Shriya. So some of larger section of the society or scholar, they also accept that this commentary must be known as the Sri Bhasya instead of Gita Bhasya, because other scholars, other Vedantacharya, either it is Madhvacharya, etc., others also wrote a commentary named the Gita Bhasya. So that is the one fact which must be known by the others. The reference itself is the Bhagavad Gita's commentary, and the word is start from the Shriya, etc., etc. So when Ramanujacharya wrote commentary on the Bhagavad Gita, and his focus was that what is the essence of Bhagavad Gita, why this ultimate unique universal message has been given by the Sri Krishna to the Arjuna. Either it was only limited to that on particular context on the war, when the Arjuna was quite confused to fight that war, or it has a great relevance across the globe or across all phases of the time. So the first and foremost, we can say the essence given by Sri Ramanujacharya, that the Bhagavad Gita is a universal message. It definitely it was that time a particular relevance on particular context of the war, but at present it is equally important. Why? Because Bhagavad Gita discusses 4 aspects of human being, whenever or how long the human being will be on the earth, on other planets. These 4 aspects are always integrated. The first aspect is the power to know, another is the power to accept, another is power to be, and at last the most important is the power to do, so which is known as a Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga and Dhyana Yoga. In the context of Bhagavad Gita, every Acharya put effort to prove that what is the essence or what is the most important yoga among these 4 yoga. So Ramanujacharya, when in the very first verse of the Bhagavad Gita, he said that the essence of Bhagavad Gita is Bhakti Yoga, and he said the Jnana, Karma are just the auxiliary helping tools for the Bhakti. And when he started the commentary on the 12th chapter, he at that time also emphasized that it is very important and it is a very noticeable point that the essence of Bhagavad Gita is Bhakti Yoga. And why he is again and again putting efforts and having a different explanation to prove that the essence of Bhagavad Gita is Bhakti Yoga, because he said that Arjuna collapsed emotionally, not intellectually, not physically. So when we are emotionally disturbed, at that time we know just or we want just the emotional stabilization, and that is only possible when some person is emotionally enriched. So whenever we suffer or we are fixed in a particular problem, so sometimes we have a great idea, we have a great capacity, but emotions are disturbed. So the whole focus or what exactly Ramanujacharya is trying to, I think, summarize that there was a emotional collapse during the Mahabharata of the Arjuna, and the Sri Krishna gave a emotional counseling. That's why we must accept the essence of Bhagavad Gita is Bhakti Yoga. Now let's begin. What is the meaning of Bhakti Yoga? So Bhakti Yoga is a Sanskrit word which is further divided into 2 parts, Bhakti and Yoga. There is a one very famous definition of bhakti which is accepted by all acharyas, Satu Asmin Param Prema Rupa, that is written in the Narad Bhakti Sutra. What is the meaning? Meaning is very simple. Unconditional love towards the God is bhakti. Another word is a yoga in the Bhakti Yoga. Yoga word also is very famous. Whenever we say or we think about the yoga, always there is a picture in the mind of the Maharishi Patanjali or Patanjali. Now the yoga is worldwide popular due to its Ashtanga Yoga, Samadhi Yoga. But when we are talking in very particular context of the Bhakti Yoga, at that time yoga is a very technical term. And yoga is defined as a Jivatma Paramatmano Sanyogo Yogitya Vidhiyate. Either you are the beginner in the field of yoga or you are the scholar in the field of yoga, you always get a meaning yoga means union. But Maharishi Patanjali from very first at last always denies that yoga does not mean the union in the Patanjali Yoga Sutra. So why we always accept the yoga means union? So that yoga means union is the word yoga used in the Bhakti Yoga, not anywhere else. In the Jnana Yoga, word has a different meaning, Shravan Manan Nidhyasana. In the Karma Yoga, yoga word has a different meaning. In the Dhyana Yoga, yoga is different. So same way, in the Bhakti Yoga, yoga means Jivatma Paramatma Sanyoga. Either the union of individual consciousness with the universal consciousness. Jivatma is the individual self, Paramatma means universal self. So in the Bhakti Yoga, the entire philosophy, the practices, the belief, everything is embodied that the Bhakti Yoga means the process of union of the individual consciousness or individual self with the universal consciousness or universal self. So in this way we can conclude that Bhakti is the process and yoga is a goal. And the hypothesis in this paper presented by me why at the present era we need the Bhakti Yoga, that our mind is manipulated. The mind is not clear because whatever we are doing, either it's a thinking process, it's speaking, it's doing any actor, the root cause is a thought. And till now when the science developed, discovered so many areas of the knowledge or different aspects of existence, till now we are surprised what is the source of the thought. Whenever thought is coming in the mind, we don't know what is the source. Some of Indian scholars or some of scientists or some of neuroscientists say that the reason behind it, the sanskara, again and again regular practices whatever we do in the earlier life or in the earlier part of this life, but that is not exact and the final solution. Till now, after being very evaluated in science, technology, even in the present era in the artificial intelligence, still we are surprised with the what is the root cause of the thought. And once a human being will be able to control or to know, to notice what is the root cause of thought, then we can change this entire universe, even the entire civilization in different dimensions. That is the area where we must focus, we must put effort to explore it. So in this paper I put thought that when there is a thought continuously coming in the mind, we don't know what is the root source of that thought. So at that time we must start to repeat a particular word which is known in the Bhakti Yoga japa. So when we do japa like Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. So such type of many word. My favorite word is the Gopalanandana. Whenever I read Bhagavadgita, so I put only two words on the center of my meditation or my practice. One is the Omkara, another is the Gopalanandana. And I repeat consciously whenever it is possible. Sometimes it happens unconsciously, that word is repeating in my mind. So the simplest form of bhakti is the japa, and japa ensures the cleansing of the mind. When you repeat being aware a word regularly for the longer time, then one thing naturally happens, you will become aware towards your thoughts, your words, your action, and you feel that you are purified. So that exactly is discussed in this paper. At last, in the conclusion, I will say that we must we should try to read Bhagavad Gita, the commentary of Ramanujacharya, and then we will be able to understand what is the bhakti and what is its contemporary relevance, and how we can achieve or attain a state which is known the liberated state. So that's all from myself. Thank you.